Harold Frederick Shipman, often referred to as Dr. Death, was one of the most prolific serial killers in history. His story is a chilling reminder of the dark potential that can lurk behind a façade of trust and respectability. Harold Shipman was born on January 14, 1946, in Nottingham, England. He was the second of 4 children in a working-class family. Shipman showed academic promise early on and excelled in school. His mother's death from lung cancer, when he was 17, deeply affected him, especially as he witnessed her pain being alleviated by morphine. This event is often considered a pivotal moment in his life, possibly influencing his later actions. Shipman pursued a career in medicine, graduating from Leeds School of Medicine in 1970. He began his medical career in Pontefract General Infirmary, and later moved to a general practice in Todmorden. However, his career hit an early stumbling block in 1975 when he was caught forging prescriptions for pethidine, a painkiller. He was fined and underwent rehabilitation before returning to practice in 1977, this time in Hyde, near Manchester. It was in Hyde that Shipman began his reign of terror. He cultivated a reputation as a diligent and caring doctor, often visiting elderly patients in their homes. However, behind this veneer of compassion, he was systematically murdering his patients, predominantly elderly women, by administering lethal doses of morphine, heroin. Shipman's method was chillingly simple. He would often visit his patients, administer the fatal dose, and then alter medical records to suggest they had died of natural causes. He even went so far as to convince grieving families to cremate their loved ones, thus destroying any evidence of his crimes. Despite his cunning, suspicions began to arise. Local undertakers and fellow medical professionals noticed the high death rate among Shipman's patients. However, it was the death of Kathleen Grundy in 1998 that ultimately led to Shipman's downfall. Grundy, a wealthy widow, was found dead at her home, and her daughter, Angela Woodruff, became suspicious when a will emerged, purportedly written by her mother, leaving nearly all her estate to Shipman. Woodruff, a solicitor, knew the will was a forgery and alerted the police. An investigation revealed that Grundy had died of a morphine overdose, and her medical records had been falsified. Shipman was arrested in September 1998, and the subsequent investigation uncovered a horrifying pattern of deaths. Shipman's trial began in October 1999. He faced 15 counts of murder and 1 count of forgery. The evidence against him was overwhelming, with testimonies from forensic experts, colleagues, and families of the victims. In January 2000, Harold Shipman was found guilty on all counts, and sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. The true scale of Shipman's crimes remains unknown. A government inquiry concluded that he may have killed as many as 250 patients over his 23-year career. The case prompted significant changes in medical practices in the UK, including tighter regulations on the use of controlled substances, and improved monitoring of patient deaths. Harold Shipman never admitted to his crimes, and maintained his innocence until the end. On January 13, 2004, he was found hanged in his prison cell, having taken his own life, the day before his 58th birthday. Harold Shipman's story is a tragic and horrifying chapter in medical history. It underscores the importance of vigilance, accountability, and the need for robust systems to protect vulnerable individuals. The legacy of his crimes has led to lasting reforms, but the scars he left on countless families and the medical community will never fully heal. As always, continue to look for the history in film. Subscribe to the channel for more.